Today we're shooting with a relatively affordable Leica lens that is absolutely brilliant for portraits. I'm kind of shocked that this lens still is this affordable, honestly. Now, this is the 90 Elmarit. Absolutely wonderful, beautiful lens, built-in lens hood, well-made, 2.8. It's gorgeous, and it renders so beautifully with people's skin. I love the lens. It is sharp. I don't know what people are saying when they say it's not as sharp. Well, it's not as sharp as an Apple, but it's still sharp. I have the Voigtlander 90mm. It's sharp. It may be a hair sharper than this, but I don't care. I'm so happy with the rendering of this lens, and I can use it every day without even thinking about it. My only issue with the Voigtlander is the hard stop infinity isn't in focus. I have to go to the hard stop infinity and then back off a little bit for it to go back in focus. Every lens copy I had on that 90 Voigtlander did the same thing. So I got this. Now, this is relatively cheap for a Leica lens. I mean, these are on eBay now for $600, $700, $800 in very good condition. Now, the titanium version of this is still $2,000, but this lens I picked up really inexpensively. It's like brand new. It's a beautiful lens. It has everything I want. It is incredible rendering on skin. I just love the lens, and that's what we're going to use in the shoot today because I just want to share this with you. By the way, I know there's a lot of you that have my this shape at our age. The shirt I'm using, and yeah, I'm selling this shit, but they didn't ask me to. I had to go on a trip. I tried on t-shirts before I left, and everyone was just like hugging my stomach area. It was horrible. You guys know what I'm talking about. You young guys that are physically fit don't listen to this part, but this shirt, the True Classic, I washed it twice already, and it still fits beautifully. It's not like hugging my stomach and showing off my fat rolls. It just fits nice. This is the only one out of 4 different brands I tried. And, you know, some of those brands say they were fit for guys like us, but they weren't out of the box. And then the other ones, the first time I washed them, they were done. This is the only one that worked. Again, they didn't ask me to make this. I'm just sharing this information because I know how hard it is to find a decent t-shirt that doesn't fit you like a sausage around your stomach. Now let's get to the shoot. I just wanted to share that because I know some of you will really appreciate this information. But I will leave my link in the description below for this as well. But look for this lens. After you see this video, you may really want to be purchasing one of these because it really is a nice lens, and the price, you just can't beat it. It's just a beautiful rendering lens. Thanks for watching as always. Let's get to the shoot. So I am using the VisiFlex on this shoot. I just want to try the VisiFlex more and more because, you know, I really love shooting with rangefinder. That's why I purchased this camera. But I wanted to give this lens a fair shake because it can be difficult to focus a 90mm, even a 75mm on an M body. But I'm gonna share a video, guys, with you guys soon on learning how to focus with the Leica M, because believe it or not, it's not the actual focusing that's the issue when you get out of focus images. But I will explain that in my next video, which I think is really important. But this lens, it's fantastic. Now, these first couple of shots, this is the outfit she walked in on. And again, she loves to talk. Victoria, I've shot her a couple times already. So, I always just let her stand in front of the camera with the first outfit so I can let her get all their information out, and then we get into the shoot. And it loosens her up. Everybody has to be loosened up. So just shoot that outfit they come in on to get started, get them comfortable, and then go right into the shoot. Now, she was focusing on her outfits and the bag, of course. So you do have to stop down with this kind of stuff. I did stop down a little bit with this. I'm probably in between f3.2 and f4, just enough to get her and the bag in focus. And the lens did a really nice job. The lens does render gorgeous, and I'm sorry, but I think this lens is sharp. I really do. I think it's an amazing lens, and it does the job. I just can't get over how inexpensive this lens is in comparison to other Leica lenses because it really is that good. I prefer it over the Voigtlander now. The more I shot it, the more I just fell in love with this lens. Again, that the infinity focus at the hard stop really turns me off with the Voigtlander. But other than that, I think the Voigtlander is fantastic. But for people, it doesn't make the skin soft. It just renders it beautifully. And I love the look of it. Here's a bag shot that's just, because I want the detail shots for her Instagram or social media or wherever she's going to use them for. But it's sharp. Like it is, I had no, there wasn't a hesitation of me going, oh man, I have to sharpen this up. I just love these expressions when they say their images. Anyway, so this is one of her favorite books. She wanted to be shot with this. And this is just, for her, for social media, for sharing whatever she's going to do with them. But I'm using one light through this whole shoot, by the way. And I did a video on this light. This is a nice light. I'm being 100% honest with you. I can't pronounce the name, but it's a really beautiful light, lightweight. I like the form factor. Again, for people with lower ceilings and so forth, this is a gimme light. It does a job. And if you're going to boom it, fantastic light, because you have the relatively lightweight head. It is 300 watts. I keep thinking someone said that this boosts up to 500, and I haven't seen it. Now, here's the thing. When you're shooting with a lens like this second picture is soft, because I did 2 quick photos, and I missed focus a little bit because she just moved her head ever so slightly, and I didn't refocus in between the 2 shots because we're so used to that just click, click, click with the autofocus lenses, because they move a little bit and you go, oh, this is a great shot, and boom, you click it and you go, wait a second, I didn't focus. So, that's just a hint for the next video. But anyway, getting back to the shoot, it is a great lens to use. I am enjoying the VisiFlex in the vertical mode. I have no issue focusing an M camera. Vertical mode is a little bit more difficult for me. I don't know why that is, because it shouldn't. It's the same, aligning of the box, but it's just a little bit more difficult for me. So I did appreciate the VisiFlex in the vertical shots. I think it did a great job. The other positive side about the VisiFlex is, somebody asked me in one of the comments on one of my videos, what if the rangefinder goes out of alignment? What are you going to do? Well, if I'm at a job and I have the VisiFlex, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if I'm shooting strobe, I have to switch over to LEDs, but I always have LED backups with me for every shoot. So I carry the strobes and I have an LED backup. Sometimes some of the shoots I do, they require LED for some of the people that I'm shooting. So they're there already and already set up. So if I did have an issue, I'm covered. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the shoot. I hope you enjoyed this lens. Definitely look for this. This is a sleeper lens, honestly. When I went to look for this lens on eBay and different stores that I shop used, I was shocked. I was shocked at the prices. I'm thinking, what's wrong with this lens? So I just took a leap of faith, purchased one, and it was perfect. And I just love the rendering. Thanks for watching, as always.